In our video today, I'm going to be predicting the rest of the college football bowl games, including the college football semifinals. So, as of right now, it is December 30th. The Auburn-Memphis game already played. If you follow KMA Sports 1 on Twitter, I'll put the username below in the description again. You would have known that already. I tweet for every game. I tweet a lot. I've already tweeted like 20 times, and I've only had to account for a day. So, make sure you check that out if you like sports. So the rest of them, right now, is Mississippi State versus North Carolina State. I actually have it on my TV right now. And I'm going to say this one goes to Mississippi State. Both teams played decent, but I feel like Mississippi State's a way better team. Just overall, I feel like they're stronger, more stable. NC State isn't bad. I just don't think they're going to get the job done. Next up is Louisville and Texas A&M. This should be interesting. I really don't know. I'm going to say Louisville. I mean, it's really anyone's game with them, too. Texas A&M hasn't played that strong. I don't think Louisville has either. Louisville's had a scandal. So, but you never know. Next up, Wisconsin and USC. I'm going to say USC. Wisconsin's not as strong. They haven't been as strong in a while. I mean, the last time they were great was like J.J. Watt and like Russell Wilson. They haven't had a good team, really strong one since. And USC's ranked this year. They always have a pretty strong team. I'm going to give it to the Trojans. Houston versus Florida State. This is interesting because Houston's a good team. Don't get me wrong. But all these good teams in the American Conference, I feel like they've been shown up. Like Memphis got showed up by 6-6 Auburn. And it's just the fact that they're in a smaller conference. They don't play that hard of teams. I don't think Houston's had a big challenge. So I could be surprised if they win. I'm actually wanting them to win, but I'm going to give it to Florida State. Here's the first college football playoff semifinal, the Orange Bowl. Clemson versus Oklahoma. I'm feeling very good about Oklahoma this year. I honestly think they'll win it all. Next, we have Alabama and Michigan State. I really am rooting for Michigan State. I would love them to win it all, but honestly, I'm pretty sure Alabama will win. Unless Michigan State can surprise me and shut down Derrick Henry. If they do that, they win. Next up, Northwestern versus Tennessee. Tennessee's been on and off. They look like they could be a great team. I think they've got snubbed a couple times, but I don't know if... I think that tradition's going to keep going on, and I believe Northwestern will beat them. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Me, personally, I'm a Fighting Irish fan. I really like Notre Dame, but every ranked team they've played this season, they've lost. Except Temple, but Temple's not really like the bigger ones. They lost to Stanford and Clemson, and I don't think they're going to beat Ohio State either. I don't think they're good enough, sadly. Next up is Michigan and Florida. That should be interesting, but I'm obviously going to give it to Florida. Florida is without like their starting quarterback. He transferred and just haven't been doing good in a long time. Stanford versus Iowa. Now, that one's really a challenge. They're both amazing schools. Iowa could have been right in Michigan State's place, and it really wouldn't have mattered either team I would have rooted for. I don't even know if Iowa would have been a better challenge. But either way, let's just say Iowa. Let's give Iowa this one. Oklahoma State versus Ole Miss. Oh, that one's hard too. I mean, neither of them are doing that great. Let's go Oklahoma State. Penn State, Georgia. I'm going to say Georgia. Penn State is kind of on and off. And then Georgia's been good. They should have never fired their coach. That's just my opinion. Kansas State versus Arkansas. Arkansas, they've turned the heat up. Their last couple games, they've been playing lights out, beating teams like LSU and whatnot. They're turning pretty good now. Oregon versus TCU. I'm going to say TCU. Texas, I like TCU, but I think it's pretty evenly matched. It all depends on who plays or if the Oregon team has an off day. Oregon did beat Stanford, so that actually should be a good game. West Virginia versus Arizona State. I'm going to say West Virginia. Sure. I don't know too much about either of those teams, but I have seen Arizona State play, and they haven't been playing that good. So, yeah, it's West Virginia. And then later on, we'll have to talk about the national championship. So, yeah, that's every game that I predicted. I'm going to write down who I said wins and losses, and I'll keep track, and I'll tell you how many I got right. when the time comes for the college football playoff video. Alright, this is KMA Preston, signing out.